I'm camping alone for 2 nights in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I've got plans for camp, but it wouldn't be an adventure if I knew exactly how the trip would unfold. Lake. So now I have to decide if I want to take my chance and do the really steep, difficult portage and stay on Coattail Lake, or stay at the campsite on Big Island Lake, but I've already stayed there before. You know what? Let's go check out Coattail Lake. I just need to find a place to camp before it gets dark. I'll tell you what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna go look before I haul all my stuff up that steep hill and see if I see any canoes out there. Okay, let's go see what's going on over here. It looks like the coast is clear, so I think I'm gonna go grab my canoe. Man, I'm gonna not be happy if I get over there after packing up all my stuff and there's a canoe like tucked away or something somewhere. I plan to practice my fishing. Fishing season for bass, pike, and walleye isn't until next weekend though, so maybe I'll catch a bluegill again, or ideally a couple bluegill, and maybe do a catch and cook or something like that. But if I catch any bass, walleye, have to catch and release only. Talking like it's actually like I'm actually gonna catch something. It's funny. We'll see. Official moment of truth. I'm approaching the campsite and it appears empty. Okay, so this is the campsite. Not bad. Not not bad at all. I can't complain. This is a little dangerous here. Beavers have been going crazy. Make sure I steer clear of that guy and not put my tent anywhere near there. Well, I better start gathering some firewood. I'm thinking this might be fat wood. I'm gonna practice again trying to start a fire with a ferro rod because I don't know if the last time was just a fluke or what, but also gonna take the advice that some of you gave me in the comments to use my knife and make little like shavings with the birch bark. Take some of this fat wood, just like a tiny little bit, but I figured it'd give me a better shot than I had. This was one of the very first tents that I bought when I started camping. I just really didn't like it, so I only used it once. It felt claustrophobic, but I don't know what I was thinking. It's actually just fine. So, by the way, it is the Big Agnes Tigerwall UL. I think it's the glow version, but the thing is dead. So it's like almost 10 o'clock. I still haven't eaten anything. Definitely not gonna make a full-on shrimp linguine. It's steak tonight. I'll just have the linguine I plan to make tonight tomorrow. So I'm keeping it pretty simple. I'm just having a ribeye steak and some carrots, potatoes. I'm gonna throw some Brussels sprouts and onions in the mix. It was cold last night. I think it got down to like 27 degrees according to my Inreach weather forecast. But I'm gonna make some coffee, see if that'll wake me up. Probably not breakfast yet because I'm too lazy to make a fire. And then practice fishing. The mosquitoes are starting to come out. Thankfully, it's only a couple right now anyway. It's just a preview of what's to come very soon. It's crazy. This time last year, I was filming my first video that I made public on YouTube. The majority of people that I talk to or interact with, well, outside of YouTube, and even a lot of people on YouTube think that I'm either stupid or crazy for coming out here by myself. I saw a quote on YouTube. I think the channel, I think it's Dan Co. I don't remember who the original quote came from, but it was, "The only true measure of intelligence is if you get what you want out of life." I think it's just the beginning. Like, there is so much more I want to do. I mean, I love camping and getting outdoors here in Michigan, but I want to go explore Ontario, maybe the Boundary Waters, the Yukon. Like there's so much that I want to do, and I'm trying not to be overly ambitious and not push myself past the point of my skill level and experience level, but one day I will do those things. I do think it's important to push past your own and other people's comfort zones in order to figure out what that thing is that gives you fulfillment or gives you some sort of meaning. And I know that when people tell me not to do this or tell me I'm crazy or whatever, it comes from a good place. People are just concerned about my well-being, and I honestly, I appreciate that on a deeper level. There's a certain level of peace that comes when you're doing something you truly, truly love. So it's worth being nervous, scared, and to push past that at times. It's like whenever I sit and drink coffee in the morning when I'm on these trips, it just makes me want to ramble. But I'll try my best to cut this so that it's not too long and boring. I need to hurry up and get out and fish before it gets too windy to catch anything. I do have some hope though, low-key, that I not only catch something, but I catch something that I'm allowed to keep and I can do a catch and cook. But nonetheless, just grateful for this place, this weather, just everything. So I can't even be upset about not one single thing right now. Even not catching a fish for the 100th millionth time. My gosh, I actually caught a perch, and we got windy, so I just came on shore and tried to fish from shore, not thinking I was going to catch anything, but shoot, okay, let me get, I didn't even grab my stuff, like my thing to get the hook out, so I've got to shoot. So happy I caught a perch. Yay, because I can keep the perch. Alright. Just gotta figure out how to fillet this thing. I don't even know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. I didn't even bring my fillet knife or fish fry because I honestly didn't think that this was likely. I still have that shrimp linguine, and instead of making breakfast like I planned, I'm just gonna have a linguine and perch lunch. So, all right, let's first, according to the videos I watch, the easiest way to do this is to first cut off the head at an angle. Oh. Okay, the head is off. I know you probably can't really see what I'm doing, but best thing to do is stick your knife in along the spine. It's hard. Ah! It moved! Okay. I think that sometimes things move when they're dead as like a nervous system thing or something. I think I've seen that before. So I didn't bring any fish fry because I didn't think I was gonna catch anything. But this is flour. I had flour since I'm gonna make a roux for the fettuccine. I'm gonna make perch popcorn. Just a couple little pieces of perch popcorn. I got my shrimp and my perch popcorn, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. Okay, so I was getting ready to eat this, but then I realized that I can't find my fork. I feel like I lose either my fork or my spoon depending on what I actually need. So I'm gonna try and eat this with a spoon. Oh, the bugs won't leave me alone. Alright, I'm about to go for the perch. That is so good. I have to start catching more fish. Well, I'm not catching any more fish, so might as well get some camp chores done. I'm back at my perch spot, but really hoping I can catch some more fish because all I have to eat since I ate my dinner for lunch is a healthy Wild Zora quinoa backpacking meal, which is probably disgusting. So the bugs are out heavy right now, and I didn't realize they were going to be this bad, so I didn't bring any type of like bug net or anything like that. I've been already inhaled a bunch. So as soon as my food is ready, I'm going to eat quick and get in my tent. Yum. It comes with a olive oil packet too. I'm gonna be a little bougie and put some of these cut up tomatoes just so there's something fresh in there. Better than I thought it would be. A lot better than that Mountain House lasagna. It does need like to be doctored up a bit. Add some powdered cream to it. I think this might be the earliest I've ever gotten in my tent. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down, relax, watch the sun go down, the last little bit of sun that there is left, and hope I don't get eaten alive by all the mosquitoes I let in the tent. I'm just having coffee from the inside of my tent right now because the bugs outside are insane. I believe they're black flies and maybe some mosquitoes. I'm probably gonna go ahead and skip breakfast just because I don't want to be bothered with them out there. The campfire smoke really doesn't do a whole lot to keep them away. So it's that time again to start packing up and head back home. So it was nice to just set up a base camp and get to spend a nice relaxing day out here. I think my next trip will be a bit more challenging than this one, but I am really happy I actually caught a fish. Catching that perch was crazy. Catching one perch is probably not very exciting to most people, especially if you're new here, but if you have been around for the full journey, then you'll know why I'm so excited about that. Those little 3 pieces of perch popcorn just made this trip just amazing. So it's a pretty special place if even I can catch a fish out here. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up, finish up my coffee, and then I'm about to get to it. Wonder why they've made like a little fly graveyard in this pocket of my tent. They all just kind of went up there and in there and died. I'm just quickly eating these pre-cooked sausages that I made before I came out here. I hope they're not spoiled, but I need some protein for the trip back. Thank you for watching. I, like always, really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.